Good morning. It's day 3. I'm in Sejny in eastern Poland, ready to go riding today. And oh, you can actually see my bike from the window. Take a look. It's here. I'm planning to go to a fortress and the Wolf's Lair, which is one of the headquarters for, well, it's gonna be a surprise.
The guys in this hotel were extremely kind. They prepared a huge takeaway breakfast for me. And it was a nice sleep. Alright. Alright, I gotta see where to go. Because I want to take the Trans-Euro Trail while going west. Beautiful location though. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. They have this really good road to the countryside. It's a pleasant ride. And you can see the countryside.
Having lunch.
So you stop it now.
Yeah.
Okay, after lunch. Where will you go after? Do you?
I think I'm gonna go to, it's a place called something like Bayern Fort or something, and then I'm gonna go to Wolf's Lair, and then I'm gonna stay at the Castle Hotel.
Okay.
All right, so I just finished my lunch, which was actually meant to be breakfast, given at the hotel. It was absolutely enormous, so it was lunch as well. Taking long road through many small towns over here in eastern Poland, and I found a shrine. Well, many shrines actually. Each town has a shrine like this, and it's got ribbons around it. And every single town, every single one has a shrine with ribbons. I actually don't know what the ribbons mean or why it's like that, but they do it like that. Alright, I just had dinner in this fantastic castle. Over here, you can actually see my table there. And now I'm gonna go to the local supermarket to buy some water and snacks for tomorrow. And chocolate, because life without chocolate is, well, not life. Anyway, it's day 3, and I think it was the time that I told you what I am doing and why I am in Poland. So the idea here is that I'm actually going to Italy slowly, not extremely slowly, but slowly, and I'm gonna work on a project there. I can't tell much right now, but it's gonna be related, well, with IT, obviously, because that's what I do. Alright, I checked where I'm going, and it looks like I'm going correctly, although it's completely out of the city center. The city center was around 2 streets big. So the plan is to go around Poland for around 7, 8, 9 days. I want to visit Gdansk, Warsaw, and some parts of southern Poland. After that, I want to go to Czechia and Austria, and then over to Italy. But it all depends on the EU COVID certificates. That's a strange place over there. Take a look. It's stones or something. Coming back, I was inspired to check out the stones that obviously no one checks, because this is the pathway. Alright, let's check at least one. No idea what it means, but apparently no one has cared for quite a while. No idea. Alright, good morning. I'm still in Castle Wressle. I know I told you that I would visit Wolf's Lair and the Boyan Fortress yesterday, but I didn't. I was riding through smaller towns and it was lots of fun, so I just decided to continue that way. So that I will actually do today. We're off to Wolf's Lair, then we're gonna go to the fortress, and after that we're gonna continue our ride to Gdansk. I don't think we'll reach Gdansk today, but I'm hoping to stay at a hotel somewhat like 1 hour away from Gdansk. Alright, had a nice breakfast. Now it's time to go check out the castle tower. Oh, and there's an exhibition here as well. Right. The Spanish tickler. Very gruesome torture device. It's a kind of metal rake with iron spikes. The victim was hung from his hands and his flesh was ripped and torn away from the bone. That sounds quite simple, actually. I'd say this one is a lot more gruesome. And here's the device itself. What I don't get is why they had to build this beautiful face carving here, because if it's a torture device, I don't think anyone particularly cares about the design, only about what's inside, and the outside shouldn't matter that much. And the guy actually looks quite in peace instead of pain. Siege towers. All right. A whip. Mutilation of the hand. All right, let's go up. Well, yeah, so there's a torture instrument exhibition as well, but I thought it was actually in the other part of the castle. The violin of disgrace. Its shape reminds of the violin. Alright. Doesn't to me. Often small bells were attached to it, serving to attract and entertain a public. It was also a version for two people, in which two convicted were directly facing each other. Right. So it's a kind of torture music instrument. Right, impalement. This one is quite brutal. The axe, that's old and simple. And now we gotta go up to the tower. These small steps is kind of a torture without a torture instrument. Might as well put the boots on the exhibition myself. How does this work? So it's a wheel. Very popular systems. Used not only for cases of witchcraft. The most common procedure was divided into two different phases, both extremely painful. The first phase consisted of fracturing the bones and joints of the accused person by means of a small wheel. Alright, so that's that. So his bones getting fractured. That makes sense from the picture. The second phase was implemented in case of death sentence. The convict's body, thus shattered and disjointed, was literally twined through the spokes of a large cartwheel and then posted on a long pole where the victim was left till death. Right. That doesn't sound good too. Alright, the head crusher. That sounds way too painful. Right, you can go there. Let's try going there. Aha! You can see the city. Oh, and the castle. Great. So this is the city of Wrestle. And that's the church over there. Let's check another window. The noisemakers. The sinner was placed around the neck with a delinquent, and his fingers were locked into the special vice. It was used to punish bad musicians. Oh God! So it's for the musicians. Right. So he missed a note, and he's being tortured. Excellent. The iron shoes. Right, this one is, I think, the plain old thing we can see in cartoons even. Very cool. Let's go down. So, this is the real torture chamber. The exposition in the tower was just to get you ready for this. Now let me step back. It's actually a pretty cool entrance. So we came down from there. All right. Well, there's certainly lots of creativity in this torture industry. Which is way? All right. Priests, lawyers, and physicians of the time believed that only light women could be witches. As the flying broom could only lift a weight of 49.5 kilograms. All right, well, that's fun. I wonder how they calculated the 49.5 kilograms. All right, so the flying broom, 49.5. I gotta remember that. Wait, so 49.5. All right, okay. Torturing it with water, right? Swords. Well, this is a little bit more modern. Well, not modern, but faster torture. Crossbow. What's that? A battering ram, right. Alright, so you gotta see it as a whole to understand. Guns over here. And who's this guy? King Arthur. Right. That's cool. See him? Right, nice. Oh. Right, so let me show you. This is a prison. Right. And this apparently, well, I don't know if it's that lady over there or that lady, or maybe it's a witch and it's the same, but one of them is Barbara Zdunk. In the age of 30, the inhabitant of Wressle fell in love with a 22-year-old farmhand. Her beloved proved himself unfaithful and left her. In the presence of witnesses, Barbara threatened to avenge herself on this dude and said that he would be consumed by fire. A few days after this incident, in the night from 16th to 17th September 1807, a huge fire broke out in Wressle, destroying almost the whole town. Right. And of course, yeah, then she was accused of witchcraft. That's interesting. But I still didn't get if it's that lady or is it the same lady? Well, I don't know. One of them. Can't be the guy because apparently he died. There's Pirates of the Caribbean music, but it's not Pirates of the Caribbean. The Witch's Chair. Right. And by the way, well, we're in this nice place. Let me explain that this castle was actually built by the Teutonic Order in the 14th century, so everything you see here is quite authentic. 14th century stuff. 14th century user experience and design.
That's how riding out of a castle in the morning looks like and feels like. There was a cannon guarding the motorcycle. Thank you.